Hello everyone, welcome back. As you can see from the title of your screen, today we're going to be taking out the all-new 7.62 by 3.5. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, this is a 300 Win Mag caliber. Could be wrong. I ain't really did the math or anything like that, but nonetheless, this is a pretty big round. If you look over here on the right, it covers it from class 3 to 6. So, I mean, in all honesty, it's not that big of a rifle. I think it's going to be actually a little bit smaller than an actual 300 Win Mag. Maybe like just a little 30 caliber rifle. Effective range 164 yards. And penetration and expansion's not that good. Right now we do have the soft point, so let's switch to the, if we can figure it out here, let's switch over to the, oh, here we go. Switch ammo. As you can see, penetration for that and expansion is pretty good for polymer tips. So let's put polymer tips in. That's the rounds that we will be starting our hunt with. I'm not too sure how video is going to go today. I kind of want to explore more up in this area for today's hunt. So there's actually looks like an outpost area up here. So I'm going to start my hunt and head that way. So y'all stay tuned. We'll get back to y'all when we run into one. Alright, y'all, I just now seen a P-Cray. There he is. It's going to be too much brush to get a shot. That's one thing that I'm dealing with, y'all, right now. I've been running into quite a bit of animals, pronghorns and everything else, but I can't get eyes on them. I can just hear their fleeing calls and stuff. So right now I'm just like that. There's some rabbits, too. I do have the 10 gauge shotgun on me. I'm pretty sure I got it. No, I don't. Let's check our storage really quickly. It would appear that I have the ammo now. I don't have it at the actual shotgun. There was a waste of a bullet. Where I'm still used to keyboard and mouse, I'm always double clicking and firing a random shot every time it seems that I go into my inventory. But there's a nice wide open road. It does look like the P-Cray crossed right here. But I'm hoping that once I get way up in there, it will kind of open up and we can get some shots at some animals. Because right now we are dealing with a lot of thickness. There's another place on this map. I'm going to guess it's over in here. It's got a lot of mule deer and stuff. So in the, not the next video, but the video after that, we're going to be exploring that area. But for today, I just want to go over here and explore this area and get this outpost. There's a pronghorn right here somewhere. Right here. Oh, it's P-Cray. Mating calls. I really wouldn't mind trying one. I mean, these are recommended classes for them. I figured that right there was going to happen, though. They were going to spook as soon as we got close to them. There he is right there. I think we can get a shot on him. I felt good. I definitely made a hit on him. I just don't know how good. That was definitely another hit. He's down. Second shot looked to be like right there behind the ear. Fortunately, either the other ones ran up this valley or he was just by himself. Let's go up here and take a look at the penetration. Oh, we definitely lunged him on the first one. So that check marks this rifle off for being able to take down P-Cray in one shot. Some kind of penetration. Oh yeah, most definitely. We almost got a double lung. Not quite. Is this gun super powerful? Not yet. 450 is definitely more powerful than this one. The second shot we got stomach, liver, left lung, right lung. We will take 1,000 cash for him and 8 weapon score. Alright, got a little bobcat running down through here. This is going to be a little bit overkill for it, but that is a lot of money, so we're going to go ahead and let him step in this little opening right here. Get ready, and that may have been a little bit back on the hits. So we'll try to put one more in him. Ah, he's down. Okay. So maybe the bullet is fast enough to hit the mark. I was right around the lungs, but I figured by the time it reached him, it was going to be in the liver somewhere. We'll go down and take a look at the shot placement and just see exactly where we hit him. Yep, just as I thought. Bullet, we were aiming about right in here. The bullet ended up impacting back here by the time it actually reached him. It was 127 yards. 3 very easy, and like I said, improper ammo because this is too big of a gun, but we will take 1,000 cash for him and 50 rifle XP, so you can't beat that. But now we need to at least move on to maybe a deer size game if we can find us one in this video. Only bad part about being new to the maps and stuff, you just don't have all the good locations unlocked. Just judging off the first 2 animals I've harvested with this rifle, I don't see me using this rifle anymore after today's video. But then again, I could be wrong. We could make some crazy long shots on some animals and I might fall in love with it. But so far, I'm not very impressed with the rifle. Alright, y'all, I just got eyes on a pronghorn. He is currently leaving the area, but we're not passing up an opportunity. Hopefully he gives us a decent shot. I don't like that angle. I kind of feel like he would. Could I hit neck bone maybe? It's just too much. I need him to stop and turn broadside for us. That's pretty well going to do it, though. I don't know if he was on his way to a need zone or if he was already on one. That's the thing. Because if he's already on one, he'll come back. If he wasn't, he'll take a different route and go back to it. Okay, I see him over there. Let's try it, y'all. Good hit. Solid hit. Let's go take a look at the blood. That should have been a good enough angle. The 450 I know would have brought him down from that shot. But let's go see if this rifle's capable of doing it. That was a pretty far shot too. It was about the max range for this rifle. I'm going to guess 180 something yards right there. So I've just kind of been sitting here racking my brain on what I would use this rifle for. I would honestly hunt whitetail with this rifle mostly on the rivers and stuff. But there's definitely, such as the 450 and stuff like that, I'd definitely rather take it over this rifle. But push comes to shove and I only had ammo for this one, I'd definitely take this one and go get the job done. It'll definitely do it, but I just don't see very many vital shots happening with this rifle. But then again, I ate my own words because looky there, we ended up hitting a vital shot from a super long distance at a pretty tough angle. But again, as I was saying, it was definitely capable of getting the vital shot. And sure enough, we ended up getting the vital shot that we needed, and he is down right there. So nonetheless, so far, I am pretty impressed with this rifle. I still picked the 450 over it, but so far, it is very impressive. As you can see, we got a good chunk of the lung there. And now we're going to be switching over to soft point ammo and trying it out. I'd say the polymer tip, it's good enough to say that the rifle with those is plentiful enough to kill. That's 298 yards. So yeah, polymer tip's good. Now it's time to see if our soft point is. 1001 cash, 46 rifle score. So let's click this, inventory. Soft point ammo. And let's go take us down a couple animals. I marked an outpost out there, way out there, so by the time we reach it, we'll go ahead and wrap the video up. But nonetheless, so far we've taken 3 shots on animals, some of them twice, more or less, but still 3 animals down with the rifle. Now it's time to see what the soft point ammo does. I'll get back at y'all when we run into something. Looks like Pete Cray is going to be the first animal up for the soft point. It's a very tough angle to get a shot on one. Come on. Waiting on a guy to control his breath here. We'll go ahead and take that Pete Cray right there. That's a very bad angle. Pretty sure he just laid down. Let's try him. Well, safe to say I missed him on the first shot, y'all. I shot right under him, which is right where the crosshairs was. This looks like one of these back ones are the... Alright, now that was definitely a hit. 100% a hit on that one. I think I hit the piece of, what do they call it? Cactus on that one. Let's go up and see what kind of blood we have, and if it's terrible, we're just going to move on. Them wasn't that good of a shot, and nothing looks promising, but then again, could be wrong, and it's got good enough expansion to hit a stomach or liver hit right there, which is what I was trying to go for, because there's no way I was going to touch the lungs. 450, I do believe would have hit him in the stomach on this shot. So let's see if this rifle is just as good. Okay, and as you can see, we do have blood on the ground, and it is just little blood, so nope. I'm still going with the 450 because I do feel confident that the 450 would have definitely got enough penetration, or even with the soft point would have still managed to hit the stomach or liver on it. I'm going to keep on running down through here and try to run into some more animals and see what else the soft point does. Right here, coyote. Perfect. Come on, come on, come on. He kind of come around the short end of the lake there and just didn't offer a good enough shot right there, y'all. Starting to get around a lot of watery areas, so there's going to be tons of animals out here. Right here. On the run? Not on the run, because my guy cannot hold his breath long enough. Now, I felt confident on that one. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he's dead right there, but he is not dead. He is just hurt very, very badly. This rifle looks sick. Looks is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. The performance, I'm going to give the performance a 6 out of 10 so far. Again, we got a little hit on that coyote, nothing major. But that'll honestly probably bring him down because it's not a very big animal. He's bleeding pretty good so far. He is down. It's time to see what kind of penetration we ended up getting on him. If I'm right, my crosshair was right in the front leg area. So let's see where it actually impacted. I actually impacted him right in the back of the head. Now that honestly right there would have, if I'd have went a little more left, that would have definitely a brain shot him. 830, 29 cash. All in all, not bad. I would love to get another shot on a pronghorn with these soft ammo, but as you can see, what we're dealing with is just terrible. We ended up leveling up when we come here to claim this outpost. That's 2 outposts we claimed. I am going to hunt to one more, change the time. Let's go over in this area because I want to spend a lot of time up in this area. Out of all this one here was definitely my favorite for big game animals. And then all this up through here and down through here was just like super fun for small game. Nonetheless, we are going to go until we harvest this outpost here and then maybe hunt around, check that lake out, and then we'll probably wrap the video up. I want to kill at least 2 more with these soft point ammo to make it even. We did 3 with the polymer, so now I want to do at least 2 more with these soft point. Alright, y'all, I got our first long shot coming up. I got a bunch of peak cray over here. I mean, this seems like these things are all over this map. I didn't remember them being this thick on Xbox, but maybe PC is a little different on spawns. I mean, obviously they probably are, but nonetheless, we have a bunch of them over here. And they are probably, I'm going to guess, 250 plus yards. Let me get another look at them. Yeah, I'm going to guess some things at 250 yards. So I'll probably aim right on top of one of them's back and take the shot. Make sure there's no pronghorn or something better. But here we go. This is soft point ammo. So I really don't have to be super precise. It should just anywhere along that shoulder should catch along. So here we go. That was definitely a solid hit. Let's just watch him. He is down. Okay. I will say that this weapon pack here so far is hands down the best weapon pack, and that's putting it up with the 308s, stuff like that. Like, they're great rifles too. The only thing is, some of the guns that come with the 308 weapon pack was terrible. I think honestly the 308 out of that whole weapon pack was the best one. Like, so far with this weapon pack, I'm really liking definitely the 450, and this one right here is almost as much as the 450, because so far we've brought down pretty much every animal we've taken a shot on, besides that one that I didn't even track. But who's to say it didn't go down? I just didn't feel like, you know, going 200 yards and finding it. But every decent kind of shot that we could possibly get, we've definitely made count. And yes, if anyone's out there looking for a weapon pack to purchase and you can't make your mind up, I personally recommend this weapon pack here. Next, we're going to be trying out as y'all can see, we got a good amount of penetration, 254 yards, so I was almost right on the money. That's a really good expansion. We're not looking for penetration with this soft point. This soft point is made to just devastate. If I hit here, let's say I shoot and I hit right here, this should expand into the lung. So far the bullets are doing what they're supposed to. But as I was saying, there's another one right here. We're about to take it. The 375 is another rifle. There's one right there too in the wide open closer, but we're going to try one of these far ones. See if we can drop it. Oh, he almost dropped. That's a fact. The 375, we're not going to be hunting in Mexico. We're going to actually switch the map up. We're going to be doing two different maps. We're going to do Layton Lake District for some moose and stuff. Then we're going to be going over to, I think it's called Hirschfelten. We're going to head to Hirschfelten and try some bison and maybe some red deer if we're lucky enough to find some red deer. Just big game animals on that, because I already know the 375 will take down anything in this map. So we might as well go to game that matches that rifle pretty well, like moose and stuff like that, and try it. But as y'all can see, we got a perfect vital shot on him. I hear some more feet running. Oh, there he is. Let's try a terrible angle on this one. I'm gonna try to, like, I don't even know. Let's try something crazy here. Let's go for maybe the top of his spine. That was more up towards his face on accident. He actually might have went down right there. Oh, I did not mean to do that, y'all. Nonetheless, bullet hit exactly where I was aiming. I did catch that within the blink of an eye, but other than that, I didn't see what all happened there. But I definitely did not mean to do that. I didn't know if you double click on the right mouse that it canceled everything. Let's see, we took a shot on him like right in here somewhere, and I lost him. So I thought maybe he went down. It won't appear that he did, and I'm pretty sure I accidentally hit him up towards the top of his face. 400 yards from that outpost, so I'll hunt my way to it, and then we'll go ahead and wrap up this video. And hopefully y'all enjoyed it. I know it wasn't the most exciting one that I've done so far, but just the hunting today wasn't that good of a hunt. And we're going to have days like that on here, and I'm not going to spend 4 days trying to make an epic video. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, and if the hunting ain't going that good, we're just going to take what we can and give our honest opinion. And I will be a little biased because of some of the animals that I've been wanting to hunt, like mule deer and whitetail and stuff, we ain't been able to find. So I will be a little biased on that and say, you know, it probably will be capable enough, which I already know it would be, obviously. If y'all play Call of the Wild, you can pretty well pick up on how good a rifle is just from a couple shots with it on animals and the angles that you're taking them from. Alright, we have the outpost officially unlocked. Let's go harvest one more animal to wrap this video up. And I think we're going to go ahead and soft point worked good. I like the soft point. Is that a rifle round that I'll carry all the time for this rifle? Nope. I'm going to take polymer tip for this rifle any day of the week. Some rifles you will find that the soft point works 10 times better than polymer tip. Just depending on the terrain and the brush that you're hunting and all that. But definitely for this one, oh, there's a pronghorn, baby. But definitely for this round, I'll definitely take, or this rifle in particular, I'll definitely take polymer tip over soft point. It's a long shot. Let's go in for it. It's a lot of brush too. I'm not really worried about the brush in particular. Just potentially a tree branch sticking up that I can't see from here. But I think if we be patient here and maybe lay down, he should walk up in and give us a beautiful shot. And he's not walking, but he should walk about the time he hits the top of that hill. Just like that. And let's try him. Uh-oh. That was a miss. So bullet drop at about 300 is definitely a thing with this rifle. They claim the effective range is 164. I'd say you can go ahead and say that's 200 yards holding dead on. Anything after probably 250, you want to start holding a little high. As you can see, we held right at the top of that pronghorn's back. Probably dropped over a foot from here to there, which could have been even farther than 300 yards. That might have been 350 something. So just keep that in mind when y'all's hunting. We got some more peak ray right here to the right of him. They have no clue that I was just shooting. So we're going to go ahead and, I can barely see this one in that little gap. We're going to go ahead and shoot him. That should be a hold dead center on this one. That's definitely a hit. That will bring him down. Scored 1,000 unique animals. Scared 1,000. Wow. I am a terrible hunter at this point. We scared 1,000 animals. And out of 1,000, I probably only harvested 10. Got a Mexican bobcat right here screaming his brains out, but as you can see, look at the blood splat from that. Yep, this rifle is plenty. Oh, why not? One more. My guy does need to hold his breath now, y'all. Ah, he stopped holding his breath. Oh well. And here we are. We have a beautiful liver, lung, stomach. I guess it's just liver, right lung hit. Stomach's back here, but nonetheless, we got tons of penetration. Had it not hit this, it would have went right through both of his lungs at 227 yards. We'll take 992 cash, 42 weapon score for him. So again, hopefully y'all enjoyed today's video. I know I had a lot of fun making it. I think we ended up harvesting 7 animals. Shot a few more than that, but just bad angles and stuff. I didn't feel like tracking them down. I'm sure the rifle brought them down. My final thoughts on this rifle here would be, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. It could be a lot better than what it is. Will it get the job done? Yes. But there's other rifles that would do way better. Of course, 450 is still a 9 out of 10 for me. But give me y'all's thoughts down on this rifle below. If y'all hunt with it way more than what you've seen in this video, give me an honest opinion if you think it is better than 450 and why y'all think that and all that. And it's been your host Trey with Hunt Fish Haul Outdoors Gaming, and I hope to see you all on the next one where we're going to be taking the 375 Magnum out, trying it on some massive game.